home ice, obviously you want to be good on home ice, and it feels like the group is starting to trend in that direction here, Kris. I don't know if the game's any different or not, but what are you seeing with them at home?
I don't think there's any pattern. I think early we had some games where we played well enough to win. I think the Chicago game, some other games that we let slip away. But I think early on, we played more games at the beginning. I think a couple things that weren't as good at the beginning that is going well now that we're winning games is special teams. And I don't know what our special teams were early in the season, especially at home. Well, I knew they weren't very good overall, but especially at home, I think that had a big impact on the wins and losses.
Around 80% of the St. Louis Blues goals have come at even strength. Can you maybe just talk about the challenge they present at 5-on-5 and what strides you guys have made defensively that will combat that?
I think they just keep their game really simple. I don't think they do anything out of the ordinary. It's not they've got doing anything that other teams aren't doing. Sometimes you pre-scout an opposition. They've got an identity of who they are, and it's quite different than what another team's doing, whether it's more ozone options or crashing the net or whatever it is. I think they just take what's given and just play a simple and basic game, and it's good, and they're very effective at it, and especially now they're piling up the wins. But I think we came off a good game against Columbus. We just want to follow that up.
Talk about the wins, St. Louis 4-1 since Jim Montgomery took over. What do you know about him as a coach and as a person?
I don't know him very much. I've run into him once, maybe twice. But obviously right from college and NHL, he's had a lot of success wherever he's gone. So, a lot of, I know a lot of players have a lot of respect for him. And obviously that's evident with the success that he's had.
December's a busy month for people with, the holidays and stuff. Your team's home a lot prior to Christmas. I think that's a good match, or I guess to be determined what the month might be like heading into the holidays with so many games here.
Yeah, the schedule always is works in your benefit. Sometimes it's not, where you're traveling a lot. We've been, November away a lot. October we were at home. But December, I think it was very similar to last year. Had a big home stand. But I guess it all depends on how we make the most out of it. I think we're trending in the right way, playing at home. Last year we were almost unstoppable at home, especially in the second half of the regular season. Hopefully we can start getting that feel again.
Your competition for minutes on the blue line coming into this season, there were a lot of new faces. It was kind of, let's see who sort of ends up landing where. How would you characterize kind of the way it's all gone? Is it about what you expected, and that competition that still is there?
Yeah, we didn't necessarily know how it was going to play out. We didn't know what the deep pairings were going to be. We're pretty much settled on what the deep pairings are going to be, and it's been like that for, 2 to 4 weeks. It's been pretty standard. Stetcher's been able to stay in the top six and play with Darnell for almost all those games. Kulak's been kind of up and down. Every game's pretty much the same, just getting him a little more ice time where he's bumped up to with Darnell. But I think it's been good for our defense, just having that rhythm, having a familiar partner, and I think us being able to put together some more wins lately. It's a lot of just finding the groove and playing well together.
With the what was once thought to be kind of a short-term injury for Arvidsson becoming a little more long-term, we just talked to Kasperi, and has he kind of fit in and played maybe even a bigger role than he might have if Victor potentially had been healthy?
You never know to expect from a player that we picked up on waivers. We knew him, we looked at him before and had some interest in him coming in, and we were missing Zach at the time, Arvidsson. We're really depleted on the right side, and we need some reinforcements. And for him to come in, and I think he's played really well. The 5-on-5 play, what he gives us, a little more speed, a little more physicality, but also a little more depth on the penalty kill. We're missing Arvidsson, so it allows him to replace some minutes there. But yeah, we've been very happy with this game.